Hey, Orange One here. So we are starting off back where we were with these princes and whatnot. Still kind of waiting for them to be recruited, but what I wanted to have us do was have Silas go over to where we had Gus, I believe, was the person that was just holding down the fort, or soon to be fort. Basically just trying to get things up and running in terms of being able to make building materials and whatnot. That's kind of the game plan. I am gonna be occasionally checking up on the prince and seeing if we can recruit that dude, because I would really like to have another prince running around here. Well, and Silas. So yeah, this is basically, this corner is gonna be where we get set up. Let's see, mining. I was looking at this a little bit off camera. There's a pretty good spot right here for stone mining. Up here is just trash, so we're not gonna want that. As far away from the road as possible. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, hold on. Undo. We want just the basic one. I know it's a lot less efficient, but we don't have the building materials to do the big one, and we can always upgrade it. We'll get ourselves a stone mine there. And then we're also going to need a stone processor. Maybe, yeah, we're going to want the manual stone processor. Well, let's put that like here. But we're gonna need some iron plates for that. Let's see, swag, maybe you can get iron plates. I think we needed 6 of them. Is that what I saw? Got a few in there. I think we're gonna need to buy some from the bar here. So, show me your goods. No iron plates. Okay, well that's a bummer. Not really sure what to do about that. Oh, we've got tons of it right here actually. So we're okay. Maybe swag should get a backpack on. Who's got a backpack right now? There we go. That'll. I mean, it's kind of a full one. Any backpacks that aren't that full? I mean, Kyle Jr. I think we could probably give that to swag, right? Yep. And then swag, you can just get loaded up on iron plates. Maybe you could give some of those to Jig. Jig, why don't you go ahead and take some of the excess gear off of swag. Where is Jig? Yeah, he's right over there. Okay. Yeah. Anything that you can take, I would like it if you did take. I think that will enable a lot more iron plates to be held by swag. Kind of what we need right now. Silas, why don't you see if you can start just getting a little processing done? Probably the worst person to have us doing that, but if we need you to run away, then we can easily do that. Silas, see some more iron plates. I think it was 6 that we needed, right? We've got the 6 that we need. Okay, swag, why don't you come over? We'll come down to our little outpost here. And then I actually want to rename this. Oh gosh, what was the name of that fort? Sorry, just give me a second. There was this I was listening to NPR the other day, and what were they talking about? There was this fort in the start of the Civil War. There was like basically a refugee camp for black people, and it was like in the middle of some fort. Is it Virginia? I just want to find out what it's called. Is it Fort Monroe? Yes, it was the contraband decision or whatever it was called. So Fort Monroe. We're naming this after Fort Monroe. Long story short, you can look at that up if you want to know more about Fort Monroe, but it's actually pretty cool. It's basically this one guy was like, yeah, we're gonna take any slave that makes it here, we'll take him in. And like it just got swamped by like a ton of enslaved people, you know. And so there's like these 3 people that arrived on a boat. They're like, yeah, come on in. And then like before the end of the war, there was, don't quote me on this, but I want to say like 10,000 or so people just like there, you know. It's pretty insane. Let's see, maybe Gus, you might be able to do that as well. Actually, I want you guys working on this construction. I'm a little bit worried that Gus is gonna he's not gonna be able to run away out here and he might die. So anyways, I started teaching this last week, and it's the weekend, it's the 3-day weekend, so I'm like, alright, I'm gonna play some video games and build up my backlog again. Because there was a few days this last week where I just couldn't do it. I was at work so late one night. I was there till like 7:30, and I've got like an hour-long commute to get home. But luckily for me, I've got like an amazing wife who has been really helpful with that and helping me out. I don't know how I would do it otherwise, to be honest. But I had this like weird situation. I'm coming from kind of like I've been teaching in like a poor white like lumber town the last 4 years. It's not that bad, but it wasn't super diverse. And I'm teaching now at you know, inner city Portland. And there was this I had this situation that I was like, oh, you know, I think I'm woke, you know, I think that I know what's going on, but I totally didn't. There was this, apparently in Portland there's like pretty much no dress code. I mean, there is, but most things are allowed. And I'm coming from a school where it's like you can't have a hoodie on at all, you know? Like hoodies were totally not okay. And I kind of assumed that was the case here. And there was this like student of mine who I saw a couple students with hoods on throughout the day, but I said something to one of the students like, hey, could you take your hoodie off? And he got so mad at me. And I was like, what is this kid's deal? Like, why is he getting so defensive about his hood? You know? And long story short, this student, he was black, and I didn't know this, but apparently after I think it was Trayvon, a lot of people in the Black Lives Matter movement started wearing hoodies in signs of solidarity. Like it's ridiculous that people are getting killed for wearing hoodies. And this kid totally didn't explain this to me at all, and I had to talk to a coworker about it later, and they're like, yeah, don't do that. It's like kind of in the dress code that they shouldn't be wearing hoodies, but it also says as long as we can see their ears, they can wear hoodies. So just like don't bother with the whole hoodie battle, because it's like I don't know, a symbolism of solidarity and like political action. And if you look underneath like US law, like students can have signs of political action on their clothing as long as they're not disrupting the learning environment, you know? Okay, we got a beak thing coming our way. What do you think? Do you think Gus can take him out? I think Gus can probably take him out. I kind of feel like once we have the building materials, we should kind of upgrade this and that. I'm not sure. Oh, and I'm drinking tea right now because I got a scratchy throat. Like, I've been teaching for a few days and I got a scratchy throat. It's like, come on. But I mean, to be honest, I'm just kind of scared of like washing my hands or anything at the school I'm at because we have lead pipes in there, and I can't drink the water in my classroom, so it's like I have to go all the way to the staff restroom if I ever want to wash my hands, which is So annoying. I hate it, man. I just hate that. Okay, Gus, I think you can take him out 1v1, right? Yeah. There we go. Nice. Very smooth. And hey, if we want leather and meat, we're gonna be able to find plenty of that here by the looks of it. Why don't we get a little campfire going? That's like underneath what, like camping or something? Yeah. Get a little campfire. Let's put the meat in there and keep on going. I guess actually, I'm gonna send you up here if we can. It's gotta build a little bit faster. You know what we really should do is we should have Silas go run over, grab someone, and bring him back. Just like anyone, really. Why don't you go get, yeah, why don't you go follow them? I'm gonna send you back up to Morn, and then when they're working here, you might be able to go get more building materials or something at another city, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, I was so surprised that that was like a issue. I was like, I thought I knew things, I thought I was aware, but no, I'm not. I'm so out of the loop in some regards. I'm like coming from a community where like I had these kids like screaming all lives matter whenever anyone talked about Black Lives Matter, which was infuriating. And now I'm coming into this school and I'm like, oh my god, I'm doing the awful stuff. What's the deal with you? You're missing your left leg? Somebody has a left leg here, don't they? Yeah, we have a left one right there. Where's Grape at? Grape, why don't you come over to Jig? Give him that leg. Either that or, you know what we need to do is we need to check this backpack. I bet that backpack has some good stuff in it. No, no legs. You have bolts there. That is definitely worth keeping in mind. Do that, and then we'll pop this there. Never mind. That's there. Here we go. Jig, you should be able to stand now. Silas, do we want to get Jig? Or like, let's get Trill. Trill's been participating a lot online, talking to me and whatnot, so I feel like that'd be a good one, good person to have with us. Why don't you go talk to this person? Looks like they've got some dialogue for us. Kinda curious. No, you're human. Not looking for a human. No offense. There's Hobbs. What's that dude got on his back? Is that a crossbow? Oh, that dude's got a crossbow. He might have some bolts or something for us that we could use. Oh, we should have probably also grabbed these iron plates and building materials while we were here. Whoops. Let's just speed it up a little bit. There we go. Come down. And I want you going to Katoon, I think. Hopefully you don't get chased down by a Beak Thing Elder. Had that happen before, it's not fun. Really what we need is more iron plates. That I think it needs to get prioritized first because we are actually... Yeah, that's really what we should do and work on getting more people over here. I'm just thinking that we're not going to be able to defend the place if it comes to it. It's our one problem that we're going to have. Beef, you know what? Come over here. And who's got a left arm for you. Gotta have a cybernetic left arm around here somewhere. Yeah, Jig's got right arms. They're all right arms. We don't have any left hands. Interesting. By interesting, I mean that's very upsetting. Oh, he didn't even say anything to us that time. That's pretty rude, man. Pretty rude. Maybe go rest a little bit. You're being chased by a beak thing, aren't you? And even if you are, you do go over 50 miles per hour. Not too worried about you. We have the start of our fort here. I think we should work on getting walls up first. And then building structures. But I mean, at the same time, I think all we really need is like a little house and some power generation. But we needed copper for some of the electronics, so we're gonna have to bring copper in. See, what do we have here? Mechanical shop. I think that's the one that we want to go to. Either that or the crossbow. There's a general shop that we should probably check out as well. Why don't you go to the mechanical first? Hopefully they don't close before we get there. And I can't believe I didn't know that about control until like pretty recently. Sure. Oh, they do have a ton of copper here and iron plates. They've got a ton of that as well. I'm gonna take as many iron plates as I can. Then after that, yeah, I can't do building materials. I'm gonna take a couple copper as well. And you're actually fully loaded up. Well, if we need to expand the base, we'll come back here. We should probably get some bigger backpacks and do that. I mean, Swag's backpack would actually be pretty good for that. Grape. I'd like you resting here. Maybe I could run someone else over. And you are very valuable to me, Redmane, because you are a prince. And you're a Western prince, which is extra hard to get. You're also kind of valuable. I mean, Al Jr., you do have a missing left arm, so that is going to be kind of a problem for you. There's a tech hunter shop, but they're closed now. I think they had robotic limbs, so we should grab one for you when it gets to being day. Let's try... No, don't want to talk, okay. Fine by me. I'll just build my own base over here. And Trill, if you manage to fill it up, you can come over here. It's weird having our like highly esteemed soldiers and they're like mining, you know. Kind of a weird thing. Maybe we shouldn't have a campfire right here because then enemies will be able to see us from afar. I like the look of it though. You guys are all well fed, which is good. Yeah, we really need to upgrade this stone processor to, I think we need power for that, don't we? So we should probably work on getting a little thing to generate power. We could get a wind generator. Just a regular generator. We could build that right now, but then we need fuel. And we need the distillery. let's just do a wind generator at first. And actually, sorry, we're not gonna do that first. We needed to do an iron thing. Mining, iron, binary. Just go with the simple one right here. And as we, you know, make more, then we'll be able to get the tech up. Hold on, Silas, you're going way too far. You've got the 6 iron plates that we need for that, so why don't we work on building that, and then you can go grab someone and bring them over. As soon as he's got that, why don't we have all of you help out just for a minute, just to get it up and running. Maybe see if they'll talk to us again. Nope. I totally said I was going to take care of that between episodes, didn't I? You know what, Beef? We can use another person, so I'm going to start sending you over. And maybe Beanie. Beanie could probably go. Yeah, Beanie's fine. I'll send you all over there. And Jig is moving slow because of that massive backpack. Oh, Blue Eyes is out here. Do we dare attack him? I can't believe Blue Eyes is still in town. I feel like we should attack him. You're wanted by the United Cities, but not by the tech hunters. So I bet if we attack Blue Eyes, that the tech hunters would not take too kindly to that. But what if we tried to knock them out? What if, like, Jag, you not Jag, maybe Redmane? What's your chance of knocking them out? Ooh, you've actually got a pretty good chance of knocking them out. Thank you for staying close to Blue Eyes for me. Appreciate that, but I think we're gonna try knocking them out and running them over to the city. You know, just for the lulz, basically. Hopefully we don't end up getting into a riot over this. You two, hang back. I do like that, and stealth effect, so if I take these off, actually that doesn't seem to change it. Jag, no, go away. It's not gonna change things. At least wear the armor. Okay, he looks like he's good to go. Big, hold on. Hang out back here just for a minute. Hold on. No. I think that didn't count. Ooh. Kill him. Yep. And is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Well, that's a shame. What a shame. Pick him up. We could run him over to Katoon. How fast do you run while carrying him? 19 miles per hour, that's not so bad. Could probably send you over there. Turn that in for an easy 5k. It's kind of cool. Definitely intrigued that nobody saw or noticed that. Maybe one of you guys could follow just to keep that training up. And then where's Silas at right now? Back at base. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's all these beak things right here. Kind of crazy they haven't seen us. Some building materials. We're getting there. Could you guys actually start getting the ore there, and then you can also get assigned to that, I think. At the start of a little industry. And once we get power going and we get these things upgraded, we're gonna have more than what we need. And I think I'm gonna do that, and then we'll build like a little house and put our armor thing there and a couple beds as well. But then as soon as we build a house, you know what's gonna happen is we're gonna start getting raided by the Southern Hive and like the Gurios and other people. We'll have to deal with that, which is gonna be it's gonna be interesting. Let's just say that. We have enough soldiers to just outright attack those dudes, so I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do it for now though. Oh, you should be wearing that too, Redmane. We were gonna wait for day for you to get an arm, I think is kind of what I was thinking. We could also plant some food right now. That'd be easy for us to do, but then we need water. What do I need to do to get the basic well? This is not a great place for water, but we'll get some at least. And then I just want the basic one. Need 5 building materials. We're probably gonna have our crops like up here is what I'm thinking, so let's put the well, our first well, like there. That needs 5 building materials. I have one of you at least, maybe Beanie, work on there primarily, and you can do the iron resource if we have a full thing. You know, things are going. You know, Fort Monroe is it's getting built before our civil war with the Southern Hive, right? We'll divide the house and then conquer it. Good old Silas with him whispering in the ears of his hivers. And then we'll be able to get those princes that wander around here as well. I'm pretty excited about that. But we're doing good. I think where's Redmane? Are you still moving over? Yeah, you're a ways away. I just need to remember to take care of that when we start the next one. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this here though. Thank you for joining me. This has been Orange One.